Alright, here's the deal. There are 5 Claude Code skills right now that'll genuinely make your business cheaper, faster, and flat out better, even if you're a complete beginner. So grab that coffee, let's get into it. So first up, Graphify. This one's inspired by Karpathy's knowledge base approach, and it does something genuinely wild. It takes your entire code base and turns it into a queryable knowledge graph.
Think of your code base as a city. Every file is a station. Every import is a subway line. And the big, important modules, those are your grand central stations. Now, instead of Claude walking the streets door by door, it rides the lines directly to what it needs.
Here's the kicker. It's over 70 times cheaper when you're asking questions to your codebase. 70 times. It supports over 25 languages, reads PDFs, even transcribes audio with Whisper. Here's why this matters. Every time you start a new Claude Code session, it has to learn your codebase from scratch. Graphify shortcuts that massively. One command and you save a ton of tokens. But quick caveat. If your project is 30 files or less, the overhead can eat the win. Where Graphify really crushes it? 500 files plus. That's where the magic kicks in. Now here's something that used to be a nightmare. Scraping websites for AI? Ads, cookie banners, infinite scrolls, JavaScript that hydrates half the content. Which is exactly why Firecrawl exists. Think of the web as HTML soup. Firecrawl is the strainer. It takes any URL, doesn't matter how messy, and reshapes it into clean, structured data that AI can actually work with. No garbage, no noise, just the stuff you need. So here's a real use case. Say you're starting a website generation service and need leads. You tell Claude, use Firecrawl, find me 20 pool cleaning businesses in Austin with their emails and websites. And it just does it. Names, contacts, interesting facts about each one. Export as JSON, CSV, whatever. And the big thing, scraping raw HTML eats your tokens alive. Firecrawl can save you up to 80% on that. Free tier gives you 500 credits, which is honestly generous. Hobby plan is $16 a month if you need more. Now knowledge is power, right? We've heard that our whole lives. But what if you could connect Claude Code to the world's #1 research agent? That's exactly what the NotebookLM Skill does. You can drop in over 300 sources, PDFs, YouTube videos, whatever you've got. NotebookLM digests all of it, and you can query it at 0 cost. 0. If those were text files on your machine, Claude would have to process through everything. This way, question out, answer back. Done. But here's the really cool part. Claude Code knows about your business, your goals, your niche, so it can build custom notebooks automatically. Like, hey, grab 20 YouTube videos from Instagram growth experts and create a notebook. It just does it. Programmatically, no manual clicking, and the insights you get back? Genuinely things other methods miss. Stuff like lead with visual payoff in frame 1. Build one repeatable format, not 50 one-offs. Document builds instead of teaching tools. Actionable, specific, distilled from 20 sources into 3 bullets. Quick heads up though, it's an unofficial API running on browser cookies. 1 browser per machine, and you might need to re-authenticate sometimes. Small hurdles. But what you unlock, totally worth it. Now here's the thing. If something isn't broken, don't fix it, right? That's the whole thesis behind Awesome Design. It's a library of 68 brand design systems. Apple, Claude, Lamborghini, you name it. All sitting in one GitHub repo. See, AI is really good at coding, but it doesn't always understand what excellent design looks like. So the idea is simple. Tell it what good looks like. Here are the fonts, the spacing, the colors. Now it reproduces beautiful designs in your own style. No designer, no 3-week mood board. Pick, paste, ship. You grab the Claude design system, tell Claude Code to build your website in that style, and boom. Full site with the right typography, the right spacing, the right vibe. Want to change the headline? Just say it in plain English. Done. Pro tip: don't just run it once. Build 4 or 5 variants in separate sessions and pick the best one. These are design inspirations, not magic wands. But the starting point? Way better than a blank canvas. Now imagine this. Sometimes you don't need Einstein mopping the floors. You want Einstein at the whiteboard doing the heavy stuff. For simple tasks, send the cheaper model. That's Claude Code Router. Here's how it works. It's a local proxy. Claude Code thinks it's talking to Anthropic, but you route through Open Router to whatever model makes sense. Kimi K2.6, DeepSeek, Qwen, even local models. Same dashboard, same muscle memory, just swapping the engine. And the savings are real. Kimi K2.6, 88% cheaper than Opus. You don't need a bazooka to open a wooden door. Simple tasks, file creation, quick edits, basic questions. A smaller model handles that just fine. Setup is dead simple. Head to Open Router, drop $10 in. Even for free models, it validates your account. Tell it your preferences. No Chinese models, only Opus for heavy lifting. Route everything else down. It handles the rest. Now before you cancel your max plan, couple things. MCPs and skills rely on Anthropic specific tool called formatting, so they can misbehave with other backends. There's a bit more latency too, and quality drops below Kimi K2.6 for multi-file refactors. It's a trade-off, price versus speed versus performance. So there you have it, 5 tools, 1 stack. Graphify gives you 70 times cheaper codebase queries. Firecrawl saves 80% on scraping tokens. NotebookLM gives you a free research team. Awesome Design hands you 68 brand systems. And Router cuts your bill by 88% on the simple stuff. Stack them together and the savings compound. Whether you're just getting started or scaling something big, these 5 skills genuinely move the needle.